In today's session, we'll see some more queries, that is how to insert, how to update, and how to delete the data from the existing table. So whatever we did till now is about selecting the data from the existing table, that is select or say extract data from the existing table. Now today we'll see how we can insert the data to the existing table. Let's take any one of the tables. Let's say, okay, we'll take this merge table 1 where we have something called as order ID, segment, ship mode and sales. I want to add one record for this. If you see here, I have some 25 records. I want to add one more record for this. Directly I can go and I can enter the data here. But if you want to do the same thing by query, how to do it? Okay. There are different way of inserting the records. I have made a list of syntax here, which I'll be sharing it with you after this session. But how to write those queries, I'll just explain. First insert will be something like all the values at a time. Say create, say query design, and we'll go to this SQL view. I'll write the insert query here. So instead, I'll just go here to this notepad, say insert query. So it will be like this. Say the syntax will be like this: insert into table. What is the table? The table name is merge table 1. Say merge table 1. This is the table name. Insert into table name, and I need to enter the values. I'll say values, open bracket. You have to mention all the values. In this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So whatever values I'm entering, I'm just entering those values. Let's say, just take this one, put a double quote here because it's a text column. Next is also a text column. It says segment. We'll say, I'll mention something like this: new segment, comma, and ship mode. Let's say new ship mode, comma, and this is a number field. So we'll go here, we'll enter the number. Let's say I'll enter 25,000. See, for the number field, I'm not putting double quotes. For all the text field, I'm entering the number field. They say this: insert into table values, and I'm entering all the values. That means I'm not filtering any columns here. I'm just trying to take all the column values. Now let me copy this query and I'll paste it here. So this query, what we have written here, insert into table values, this query is same for all the softwares, all the DBMS. Okay. Let's go here and we'll try to run this design and say run this. It says you are about to append one row. Say yes. Now let's go to this table and see. I should get that new data what we have inserted. Let me just say refresh and go here. You can see that. See 025, new segment, new ship mode, and 25,000. That means one record got inserted. So this way, if I'm using, that is insert into table values, I have to take all the values for all the columns available in the table. Now if you want to enter only few columns, then the query will be different. Let's take another table. Let's say, okay, we'll take this table, merge table 2. Here I have this order ID, region, category, subcategory, and quantity. Here I want to enter order ID, say region. I'll enter category, but I don't want to enter this subcategory, and I'll take this quantity. Or let's say order ID, region, and quantity. That's all. I don't want to enter these two columns, like category and subcategory. So if you want to do that, then I cannot use this format, that is insert into table values. So what I have to do is here, the syntax will slightly change, that is insert into table. So the table name is merge table 2. Okay. Then I have to give the column name. What all columns I'm actually entering. So here I'll give the column names. The columns are order ID. So I have to mention like this, order ID, comma, then region, comma. Next I'll be entering quantity. So here I have to specify which all columns I need to enter the data. Now I'll say values. Then I have to specify the values for all the columns I've entered. So let's say I'm trying to enter an order ID. Let me just take this, just make it as 125. Some order ID I'll give, comma. It'll ask for region. Region, let's say Northeast. I'm just giving a new region. Quantity, let's say 200. Close bracket. See, in this case, I have to enter all the values for all the columns because I've not specified any columns. But in this case, I'm saying that it should be entered only for order ID, region, and quantity. So for category, I'm not entering anything. So in that case, I cannot use this query. I have to mention which all columns I need to enter, and the values for those columns have to enter here. But if you see this, just order ID, it should be order ID here. The sequence should be same, the region and the region, quantity and the quantity. If you enter order ID in the next say section and the region in here, so order ID will become northeast and region will become this side. So you should be very careful when using this kind of queries. Let me copy this and I'll go to this query and I'll say insert, go to this design, say run, saying, let's see what is that, insert, sorry, spelling mistake, insert, and run this. You're about to append one rows. Let's go and check here. I'll say refresh. So that data, whatever I entered now, should be there. You can say this, see 125 northeast. These two values have not entered, saying 200. That means I entered one more record here, that is with the specified columns. That means I can use all the columns or specified columns. This is by entering the values directly. Now we have one more way of entering, that is by using select statement. In this case, I can enter one record at a time. Suppose if you want to do that multiple records at a time, then we have something called as select statement. That is, I can use this select statement here. Same syntax what we have here, but I'll be using this select statement. So how to use that? Let's go here. Let me just take out all this. Let's make one table here. So I have this raw data. From this, what we'll do is we'll try to enter the data. So if you go to this merge table, I have this merge table 2. I have order ID, region, category, subcategory, and quantity. So here we'll make one table exactly similar to this, but only the columns will take. I'll make a copy of it. I'll say copy, and then I'll say paste. It lasts for structure only. Structure and data, I'll just take only the structure. Say okay. Let me rename this. I'll say ins table, say insert table. I've just named it. If you go and enter, say I have only the IDs. Now I want to enter the data here from this raw data table. So what all columns are there? The columns are order ID, region, category, subcategory, and quantity. So I have to insert the values for this. So what we'll do is we'll say insert the data from which table, okay, and select all the data which I need to enter. That means insert into ins table, that is this is the table. The previous example I used values and I'm taking this hard-coded values, that is I'm directly taking this hard-coded values, but this time I'm trying to select the data from another table. So my query will be like this: insert into ins table. This is the table, the ins table. This syntax will be same. The insert into table name, this will be same. But how we are inserting is what it will change. One is I'm using this values, or here I'm using this column name and values. Now here I'll say select star from the table name raw data. So if all the columns are same, then I can use this star. But in this case, there are so many columns, I cannot use star. But when you go to this merge table, I have the similar kind of columns here. for this INS table, that is order ID, region, whatever, that is exactly similar to my merge table too. So in this case, instead of taking this raw data, I'll say merge table 2. And if I run this, let me just close all this. Okay, if you go to this merge table 2 and this INS table, both the structures are same. I'm just using insert into INS table, select star from merge table 2. I'm not using any filters here. Now if I run this query, select this, let me close this to create query design, and I'll select this SQL. See, if I run this, 26 records have been inserted in INS table. See, all the records which were there in merge table 2, that will get inserted here. Now I want the records to be filtered and then entered. Let me just delete the records here. I'm just deleting this. Same table we'll use, but now we'll try to filter the data. I can filter the data by whichever say criteria I need. Let's say I'll filter the data saying that I want all the values which are above 50. I want to insert the values from merge table 2 to INS table where the quantity is greater than 50. So for that the query will be similar to this, but we'll put a condition here where quantity is greater than or equal to 50. That means I'm putting one criteria. This criteria can be similar to our select. Here I'm using the select statements just like a select statement, but only thing is I'm trying to insert the data into another table. Let me go here, query, I'll just paste this. Previously all the datas were copied here, but now I'm trying to filter the data with greater than or equal to 50 and then insert the data into insert table. Let me run this. See, 10 records got inserted. Now if you go to this INS table and say refresh, see, only 10 records got inserted. Right, let me just delete this. Now let me close these two table. I want to insert data with specified columns. Say I'll go to this raw data, I'll take order ID, and then what all other columns we have, say order ID, let me take this region and I'll take this quantity. Enough. Order ID, region and quantity. I don't want this category and subcategory. That is from raw data. Then what I'll do, go here, let's say insert into INS table. Now I need to specify the column names. Say select, what all columns I need, say order ID, select order ID, comma, then region, comma, then I'm having this quantity from raw data. See, saying insert into INS table, select order ID, region, quantity from the table name. So here I'm using insert into, but I'm using the stars so that all the columns, but here I'm specifying the column names. So in this case I have to specify the column names here. I cannot use insert into INS table because there are so many other columns which we have missed. So what I'll do, I'll take the same thing here and I'll put it here because the column names are same. So insert into table name, and then you're using this column names, and I'm trying to select only those columns which are coming from the source table. Let's go here, put this inside the bracket, and now we'll try to run this query. Now we're taking only specific columns. Run this. See, we entered 9,994 records because we didn't use any filters. Let's go and check this INS table. Refresh. See, order ID, region, and quantity. I want the data to be inserted by filters. Let's take this quantity itself. Only 14 here. Okay, we'll do one thing. We'll take only region East. Let me delete this. I'm just deleting the data. Now we'll take the query and we'll put one where condition. I'll say where region equals East. So I'm trying to filter the data here. Copy this and we'll try to execute this query and paste this query, and then I will execute this. See, 2848 records got inserted. I'll go here, say refresh. See, all the values from region East will be pasted here. So further, if you want to filter something and then insert the data into say the existing table, then you can use this insert command. So insert command can be used in two different ways. That is, one with values or with columns and the values for those columns specified. Or you can also use select statement to insert the data to a table with select statement, that is multiple records to be entered. Apart from this, we also can create a new say table itself by using the select statement. That is something similar to this insert, but we'll be creating a new table itself. So for that, we'll say select into table. Select into table means what it will do is it will create a new table from an existing table. Now say for example, I want to create one table from raw data. Raw data has got so many columns here, but I want to create a new table itself with the region East with all the columns. Create, here we'll say, we'll go to this notepad itself and say select star, okay, into, give a new table. I'll say new raw data, insert star into a new table name. I'll say from raw data. See, it's simple. Select star into a new table which will get created. A new table will be created from this table, the existing table. Now if I run this, a complete new table will be created with all the records from raw data table. Let's go here, query design, and I'll say SQL view. Here I'm saying select into new table from the existing table. Now if I run this, a complete table, a new table will be created. See, you're about to paste 9994 records into a new table. Say yes. Now if you see here, it says new raw data, complete 9994 records will be pasted here. All right. Now suppose if you want to apply filter, say I want to filter and create a new file, we'll say East, and we'll put one where condition here, where region equals East. Copy this and I'll paste it here. Now I have one condition here. I'm trying to create a new table itself with region equals East. Run this. See, 2848 goes into a new table. Here it says, see, new raw data underscore East. I have only East here. Let's go and check. See, East. All right. This is for all the columns. Let's say I want to create a new table itself, but with the specified columns. Same thing like what we used for this insert into table and the columns. Here we'll use the same query. Let me just copy the same query, but here I'll mention the column names instead of star. Let's say I want order ID, then region, then say category, segment, sales, profit. See, these are the columns I need. Let me just put it here like this. Into table name from raw data. If you think you want to add a filter, you can add the filter here like this. Otherwise, you can just remove this so that all the records will be taken with the specified columns here like this. Now in this case, I'm using this filter, that is only region east value. Select the column names into a new table here. You already have one table here. Let me just name it as specific column. I will run this. See, we're about to paste 2848 rows, that is only for east, with the column specified. A new column will be created, but if you go here, see, only these columns will be available like this. So you can create a new table itself by using this select statement. The syntax will be select columns into new table from the existing table where the condition. If you're not putting this where condition, then it will be ignored and all the records will be pasted. So this is how you can create a new table with the existing table, or you can insert a new data to the existing table. Right. Next one is update. Go here, say update query. Update means updating the existing data. Let's go close this query. Let's take one of the tables. Let's take this location. Here I have a country, United States. Okay. Here I have this data, United States, and the entire column what you see here, it's only United States. I want to change this to US. A simple query. Let's go to this create, say design view, and I'll take this location table. Take the column, take only column to be modified. I'll say country. This is the column which I need to modify. Here I have this update. Let's click on this update. It will ask update to. I will just mention it as US. That's all. I'm not giving any criteria. Just I'm mentioning country column should be converted into US. Now if you go to this query and check, it'll say update. It's a very simple query. Update table. This is the query. Set the column name and to what is the value I need to change. Say update table name, set what is the value for that column name. Let me run this query. Say 636 records got updated. If you go and check this, see the complete row which was United States will get changed to US. Right. Now let's go here and we'll try to change this region. Let me make a copy of it. Copy and I'll say paste. Take the structure and data. I'm just making a copy of it because once I modify it, I cannot use this Control Z. Let's change the region to East or say ET or whatever. Now the query will be design view. Let me just change this to region. Now instead of US, I'll make it as ET. If I'm not specifying any criteria, let's say right click SQL view, just observe location, set region equals ET. If I run this, the entire region column will become ET. Let's say I'll run this and I'll show you. Design, run this, see. All the records will become ET now. There is no west, east, south or whatever. So you should be very careful when you're doing something like this because the entire column got changed to ET. Let me just delete this. I'll copy the data from this location. So that's why I just made a copy of it so that we'll not lose the data. Just copy paste this. Now what we'll do, we'll try to change only specific data. That is by using query, the criteria, where condition. Same query will paste, but we'll put on where condition, where region equals east. See, if I specifically give this condition, this where condition is similar to your select query, exactly similar to that. Let me copy this and go to this query. Let me paste it here. See, the same query, but I'm using this condition. Now let me run this. Say design, run. 120 rows got updated. If you go and check here, see that east whatever was there, that will get changed to ET, not the other data. That means when you're using this update queries, make sure that you're using this where condition unless and until you want the entire column to be changed. If you're not using this where condition, then the entire column will be updated to the value what you're setting here. And the query is update table set the value what you're trying to set to that column. If you have any condition, you can give this condition. This query is similar in all the softwares. Again, I'm telling you. Suppose if you want to have multiple columns, you can use comma and then you can enter the columns here like this. Right. So this is update. Delete query. Delete query will actually help me in deleting the data. Let's go and check. I have the data here. I want to delete the data. First, we'll delete the complete data and then we'll see how to delete the data by condition. Delete query is very simple. Just have to go query design, select the table. You want to delete the data from there. So here you don't have to take the star or say any column specific and all. So always it will be like a star because the entire data will be deleted. Click on this delete query. Don't have to bother about which column to take because if you say delete, the entire record will be deleted. Take the star. I'm not given any criteria. If you see the query, it is very simple query. It will just say delete star from table name. That's all. This is the query. Delete star from table name. This is all delete query will do. Now if I run this, just observe what will happen. Say run, the entire table, the data got deleted. Say refresh, see, and Control Z will not work. That's why I made a copy of it. Let me just copy this and again I'll paste it here. Now I'll give a criteria and then try to delete it. This criteria can be anything. So you give any criteria here. I'll say where region equals east. Copy this query and I'll paste it here and I'll run this. Previously I had not given this condition, so the entire table was deleted. The entire data in the table was deleted. Now I'm giving the condition that is region equals east. Then if I run this, 120 records got deleted. Now if you go and then say refresh, you cannot find east. Central, south and west only will be given. So likewise you can use this delete queries. So this is what you have in insert. Then I can use this insert select and I can use this select query for creating a new table and then update the data with the existing table with whatever data I need by specifying a column, and then delete will be used to delete the records from the existing tables. These are the queries. So from last 6 sessions, whatever we have done with all the queries, this is the queries majorly used in all the SQL softwares.